Hey, we're going to start a drawing unit. Sometimes students will get a little nervous when we start a drawing unit, but there's really no reason to. I do understand why, but when you think about drawing, think about it like a skill. You know, you didn't just wake up one day as a kid and know how to read and write. It was first you learned the alphabet, then you learned how to put the letters together for words, and then you were able to do sentences, and then you moved on to paragraphs and stories, and on and on and on, more complicated and more sophisticated with your ability to read and write and communicate in that fashion. It's the same way with drawing. So we're going to start with some basics for our drawing unit. We'll start with something called upside down drawing. We're not really going to draw upside down. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our image upside down so that we can more easily look at the image as lines, angles, and such, and not so much as a subject. So the image is a guy sitting in a chair, but when we turn it upside down, you're going to focus on the parallel lines, the intersecting angles, and break it down into smaller parts. This approach is called whole to part approach, and it's one used by artists when they want to get to know a subject much better without being overwhelmed with what it is they're trying to draw. The next exercise that we'll do will come on Wednesday. Wednesday we will do a blind line contour drawing. Some of you might have done this before. We'll start by first practicing blind line contour with our hands. We're focused on going very, very, very slowly and getting as much detail as possible. These drawings are not supposed to be beautiful drawings, but they will have a lot of energy and a lot of personality to them. This exercise is going to help you see things that you may not have seen had you not slowed down to do a blind line contour drawing. The next day, we will, and this will be Thursday, we'll do blind line contour drawings of our own faces. This might seem a little bit scary, but don't be scared. I have a few inspirational videos. I have a high school student who does amazing blind line contour of objects, and then I have a professional artist who does blind line contour of portraits. So you'll be able to see some real examples of these things before you do your own. This week is meant to build your skill and your visual vocabulary as well as your physical vocabulary with drawing. So when it comes time for you to start with your portraiture project, you'll feel more comfortable and confident. Remember, this week is about building skill. It's about progress, not perfection. I hear a lot of times from students, well, I can't draw good. Well, you're in art class. And hey, sometimes I can't draw good. But it's a skill, just like anything else. And I'm happy as long as you feel like you have made some success. And maybe if you're not good at drawing, you're good at something else. But at least put your best into it, and something good will come out of it. All right, well, I'm looking forward to sharing this week with you. And you can ask any questions once this video is over.